Three, two, one.
What's going on, folks, and welcome into this week's edition of Trees 3 here on Sports Tree. I'm your host, Connor Roundtree, as always, and we have a stacked weekend of sports lined up for you guys, essentially going 24 hours a day. We have the Scottish Open going on, and they've teed off at 2 a.m. Eastern time the last couple of nights. Then we have Wimbledon getting up at 5 a.m. to watch some tennis. I've actually been sleeping during the day. I have become a nocturnal animal with all of these overseas sports. Then we have the Open next week, so goodbye to all my plans. I will not be sleeping. Also, we have CFL action lined up Friday night and Saturday night. And then, of course, UFC. This is a money-making UFC card. Holly Holm versus Mayra Bueno Silva on Saturday night. We're going to get into all those picks, all that great stuff. Make sure you check out our play of the day. That's live right now for that CFL game tonight. Argos visiting Montreal. It's live on all of our social media channels, live on our YouTube, so go check that out. We have a great bet. The Argos are going to roll. Let's just leave it there. Go check it out. And then we also have all of our picks. So we're going to have a weekend pick package. Instead of paying $25 for the individual sport, we're going to give you our best bets. CFL, Wimbledon finals, PGA, and UFC, all on one pick package for $25. If you're a premium subscriber, if you're in our Hall of Famers or our All-Star subscriptions, you already have access to all of that. But hey, if you don't and you just want to give us a try for the weekend, $25 gets you all the action that you need. Last note, we are sponsoring a hole at a golf tournament for sick kids in Toronto. We will be doing a closest to the pin contest and a raffle to win a signed Nikita Kucherov jersey. It's not too late to sign up. I know this is Friday night. However, if you want to tee off later in the afternoon on Saturday, it's not a shotgun start. It's a proper tournament format. We can still get you guys in. Email us at info@sportstree.ca if you're interested to help a great cause, possibly win a hockey jersey signed by Nikita Kucherov, multi-Stanley Cup champion. And again, it's a great cause. You get out with some of your buddies and you get to golf on a beautiful Saturday at a great course, Bloomington Downs up in Aurora. Speaking of golf, let's get into our three biggest sporting events of the week. It's the Scottish Open being played at the Renaissance Golf Club for the 5th consecutive year, and it's Rory McIlroy leading the way through the first two rounds at 10 under par. Our pick to win it all, Tyrrell Hatton, is hot on his heels at 9 under. He is tied with Ben On and Tom Kim. Tyrrell Hatton, even money to finish in the top 20. You know we hit that. Also, 18-1 to win this thing. Let's go, Tyrrell Hatton. Turn it on. And then, of course, we'd be remiss to not mention the world number one, Scottie Scheffler, is tied for 7th right now, and we have him for another top 20 finish at dash 190. Scottie Scheffler has not finished outside of the top 20 since October. Since I've been 27 years old, he has not finished outside of the top 20. He has been a cash cow, and he has been paying my rent all year. Let's lock it in and let's kick it into gear heading into this weekend. Coming in at number 2 this week is UFC action. It's Holly Holm at 15-6 taking on Mayra Bueno Silva. And if this was a 3-round fight, maybe I'd go with Silva to lock up a submission like we saw Miesha Tate do to Holly Holm to grab the championship back in 2016. However, Silva is no vintage Miesha Tate, and Holly Holm is one of the most disciplined and skilled kickboxers on the UFC roster, period, man or woman. She is that good. She's one of the greatest mixed martial artists of our time, and I just don't see her getting caught. I don't see her getting put into a situation where she will be submitted. And if this stays on the feet, I like Holm to impose her will, her striking capabilities, and grind this one out. Maybe it's close for the first couple rounds, but Holly Holm has cardio for days. Yes, she's 41 years old, but talent does not go away, and I like her to win this fight. You get that at dash 175, or if you really want to risk it to get the biscuit, I like Holly Holm by decision, plus 105. In the co-main event, it's Jack Della Maddalena versus Basil Hafeis, and you have to go with JDM in this one. He's one of the most polarizing prospects on the UFC roster. He is a knockout artist, and Basil Hafeis is coming in on short notice. He's basically a sacrificial lamb for Jack Della Maddalena, who's had 2 fights canceled over the last couple weeks, and he just wants to fight. He wants to get his paycheck, and I like him to get this done by knockout. You can take JDM at dash 280 to get the knockout, or I found some value here. Even money on PointsBet plus 100 for a first round knockout from JDM. If you just want to use him outright in the parlay spot, that's at dash 589. So that's not, I just don't think that's worth the risk. But the first round knockout prop, plus 100, even money. Let's lock it in and let's go JDM. For all of our other UFC picks, head over to sportstree.ca, sign up, and check out our pick package today. All right, folks, coming in number 3 this week, we saved the best for last. When it comes to knocking balls around, there is no more prestigious event. It is Wimbledon, and we have the finals. The ladies go on Saturday, the men go on Sunday. Now, as for the ladies, I've done some digging. I've done some research. I have no idea how this is going to end up. It's the 6th seed Jan Jabeur taking on the unranked, pardon me while I butcher this name, Marketa Vondrousova. Yeah, Marketa Vondrousova. So Vondrousova versus Jabeur for the Wimbledon title with the ladies. I'm just excited to see some great tennis. We saw Jabeur knock off the Canadian Bianca Andreescu, so I'd like to see Jabeur win for the sake of Canadian pride. Going down Sunday on the men's side, it's Novak Djokovic as he chases history. The 7-time Wimbledon champ battles top-seeded Carlos Alcaraz, and if he's successful, Joker will match Roger Federer for the most wins at this tournament with 8. The most all-time wins at Wimbledon in men's singles with 8 titles. That's why I took him to win this tournament outright at the start of the tournament, and at Dash 185, I'm hopping right back on that again. I love the value there for Novak Djokovic. He's chasing history, and at this point in his career, that's all that matters to him is racking up these grandstand titles and keeping pace with the likes of Federer and Nadal. So lock in Novak Djokovic at Dash 185 to take home the men's Wimbledon title. All right, folks, as for your trivia question on this week's edition of Trees 3 to get in to win a pair of NHL or NBA tickets to see any team that you'd like to see play live, all you have to do is head over to sportstree.ca, sign up, answer the question, and you're in to win. Here's the question. How many Grand Slams did Roger Federer win throughout his career? We know that he's the winningest champion of all time at Wimbledon with 8. How many other Grand Slam titles did he win throughout his career? Head over to sportstree.ca right now, answer that question, and you're in to win. Folks, I'm Connor Roundtree. Thanks for hanging out with us on this fine Friday afternoon. Cheers. You've made it to the weekend.
3,